So in recent years, there's been this debate on whether or not college should be free, and it was basically brought to the forefront by people like Bernie Sanders. Now, I understand that colleges like Princeton and like Harvard, they can't be free. They're too expensive. 45,000, 50,000, sometimes even more than that. That is completely understandable. But part of the reason why people say, oh no, college should never be free because I work hard and I pay my taxes and whatnot. And again, this is where I have to attack the right-wingers. I have my love-hate relationship with Donald Trump, but if you're going to sit there and you're going to say, well, I work hard for my own money, and then you're saying, well, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump because he's going to get me a job, then those two things kind of contradict themselves, because then theoretically speaking, you're relying on somebody else to get you a job. So you see how that's kind of stupid there on its own end. Here's the deal. So I hear a lot of Americans always complaining, the immigrants are taking our jobs. They're taking away our opportunities. Oh my God, the Asians, the Hispanics, the Latinos, the Africans, they're fucking us all over. So then why would you be against your own people becoming educated so that you can create more opportunities for your own people? Look how many people are coming over here from India, from Asia, from the Middle East, and getting high-end, top-paying jobs and living much better off than most Americans who have been living here all their life. So I ask the question again, why would you be against free college? If you're against free college, you are a moron. Now, before anybody talks about tax dollars, I've already talked about the prison industry complex a million times already. I have a video on that. I will link it to you. But let me just say one thing here. In most cases, it can cost between $15,000 to $50,000 to house one prison inmate. So you're telling me you would rather spend $50,000 on locking up a weed dealer rather than spending $50,000 on education? Did you guys know that one rocket, just one rocket that's gonna blow up somebody's house somewhere in the fucking Middle East, money that you're never gonna get back because that house is going to be destroyed. You know how much it costs? $1.4 million. So you would rather spend $1.4 million on blowing up somebody's homes than a family member's education? Think about the investment for a second here. Even if you're willing to pay more taxes so that your son, so that your daughter, so that your nieces, so that your nephew can get free college, that's an investment. It's a smart investment, as a matter of fact. I'd pay more taxes if that was the case, because you're going to save money in the long run. And also, there's a country in particular, which I can't mention the name, they get about over $2 billion a year from our tax dollars. So you would rather $2 billion go to someone else rather than to go to our own college students? You see how stupid that argument is? And the last thing I want to say is this. I'm going to pull up the article. There's this case of this one CEO from the Queens Public Library. This guy took Queens, New York tax dollars, right? And spent over $120,000 on his fucking office. So you'd rather a guy spend $120,000 in tax dollars on his office rather than $120,000 on your own Americans, on your own students, on your own family members. Think about that, dumbasses.